Good morning.
Good morning.
So, just so the audience knows, you're about, I believe, 12 days since.
Yeah, about 12 days.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we did what I refer to as a lower face neck lift surgery. And so this is to improve, the look of your neck clearly.
Yes.
Because you had some, laxity and jowling and
Yes.
excess skin. And that's what you did not like.
Right.
You had already done your eyelids sometime in the past.
Yes. Yes.
So we did not touch those.
Right.
And so we just did the lower face and neck lift surgery.
Correct.
So tell me, what prompted you to have the surgery? How did you find us? What was your decision making like?
What prompted me to have the surgery was the way I looked, when I looked down at my cell phone or I looked, at myself in the mirror, my side profile, my jawline was, just not the way it used to look. So I wanted a little bit more, youthful appearance, but I wanted something, that when I smiled, that I didn't have a little baggage underneath. So that was my decision to have it done. Not to look completely different, just a better version of myself.
Did you consider any other alternatives like minimally invasive procedures or fillers or lasers or anything like that?
Yes, I was thinking about doing the threading, which then I researched that and I heard that was no good. And maybe some fillers, like something on the jawline to do that. But it's temporary, and I don't think you get the same look when you have something like this done. So I decided that this would probably be the best for me instead of going back someplace every 6 to 7 months to have fillers put in. So.
How did you do your research to prepare for your consultation?
There was several different magazines. This is called New Beauty. They have different surgeons in that book, and then I just researched just different areas of expertise. Like some doctors are better with breasts, and someone, eyes, and that's how I came upon you. And I looked at some reviews, or a lot of reviews, watched some of your videos like we're doing now, and just to get a good feel of the practice. So that's how I did that. I just did my research. And I visited other doctors, a few different other ones. It's closer to me. I don't live close by, but sometimes you have to travel to have a good result and a good experience.
So what finally prompted you to pull the trigger in a sense to do it actually?
I don't know, I just wanted to do something for myself to make me feel good, and when I came
was it for a holiday? Was it for an event?
No, not really. It was just, I thought it was time, and if it was for the holiday, we have Christmas week coming up next week, so yeah, that does help. But no, I just, maybe I'm telling a little fib because we are going away next year for a few months to visit family overseas, and there's several parties, so maybe that prompted me a little bit towards it. Yes, yeah, now that I think about it.
Yeah. So you thought about this for some time, and finally you felt that it was the time. So
yes.
Good. How was the surgery, and how has the recovery been so far?
Oh, very good. It was very good. The pain was, there's pain. I tried to do without pain meds, but that was a mistake. You need to start taking your pain meds right away.
But how long did you take it for?
Not very long, and not a lot. Maybe one oxy or whatever it was that I took a day, and the other I would do Tylenol. But before the surgery, I was using arnica vitamins, so I did that, and a couple of days before. And then I just finished them too. So just to help, I believe it helps with the swelling and the bruising. And I use arnica gel too on my face afterwards to help. So that's a natural supplement. So I think that helped with some of the bruising. But I didn't have a lot of bruising. It's just a lot of tightness. The most uncomfortable thing is just sleeping on 2 pillows and wearing the compression. But other than that,
so you're walking, you're going around.
I was walking, yeah. The next day I was walking up and down the stairs.
You did some just go outdoors and also.
I take walks. I would take the dogs out right away, taking the dogs for a walk. If my husband would let me leave the house, he's very,
He's been very supportive.
Yes.
So your husband was your caretaker.
Yes, okay. Yes, making me everything that you told him to do that I couldn't do. he made sure that I couldn't do
I mean, retrospectively thinking about it now, how long did you really think you needed a caretaker with you all the time?
Oh, 3 days.
3 days.
Maybe 2 or 3 days, because the first day, yeah, you're groggy, and then after that I was walking around, and I could cook for myself. Probably
How
not
did you
drive.
prepare? Did you like pre-prepare all of your household items and all that?
Oh no, I mean, he just made some soup, and he made things like that, but nothing really to prepare. I slept on the couch the first, I would say, 3 or 4 days, because it was more comfortable for me, because it was, the couch had like a little V, so I was able to sit up straighter and hold my head up better. It was harder to lay flat with the 2 pillows for me the first few days. And now I've been sleeping in the bed, and it's
Did
fine.
you have any concerns about coloring your hair and how long it would take? Did
Yes.
you do anything about it? Did you do
Yes.
pre-color it or after?
No, I didn't. I didn't plan for that. Because I don't know, in my mind, I thought I could be able to get my hair done shortly thereafter, but I was, with the stitches, you cannot. So, I mean, it's not that big a deal, but no, I didn't plan ahead for that.
So did you wish you had done that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wish I would have just planned maybe the week before to have it done, but
But generally speaking, just so we
Yes.
we spoke about this briefly. In another week or 10 days, 2 weeks max, I think once the incisions are fully sealed
Right.
up, which they already are almost there.
yeah.
You'll be able to do that. So it's not that much.
No, it's not that much. And what I was surprised about the surgery is where you put the stitches, because I have short hair, that you put them in the hairline, and I can't see. I mean, it looks great that where the stitches are placed. You can't even notice, and it's still fresh, and I can't see where the stitches are.
Yeah, it'll disappear. So
Mhm.
that's the design of the incision.
Right.
Basically, it'll completely. I mean, it'll be very, very hard to notice.
Yeah.
If anybody really gets a magnification lens and goes
Yeah.
close, that's when you'll probably see it.
Right.
But you're healing fantastically.
Yeah.
You're only 12 days out, just
Right.
as a reminder.
Right.
So what did you notice as changes in your face and neck so far?
My jawline. I mean, it's from the pictures before and after that I saw, and I showed them to my kids, and they were like, "Wow, it's just it's really impressive." Like, I have a jaw. My neck looks a lot smoother. I think we also did the fat transfer. Yeah. I think it's hard to tell with that, because I'm still swollen around here. So I'll be curious to see, once the swelling goes down, what that looks like, because I noticed you put it like in the temples and a few like under here. So that's kind of hard to tell right now, because I'm pretty swollen still here. Yeah. And under here it's very numb still. Yeah.
So these feelings will disappear or kind of improve, I should say. Sometimes it can take 6 months, 8 months, a year even, but a lot of it will return. There's no issues with that kind of stuff after some time.
Right.
Some people get the return of the feeling a little sooner than others, but generally it should be okay.
It feels like a water line going down, like when the pool, like if the water goes down, I could feel like day by day, like a little, like it goes down. So
do you feel like you look like yourself yet, or you still kind of?
I'm almost there. I feel a little bit today, because I put some makeup on and like kind of did my hair a little bit, so I feel a little bit more like me. My voice came back, because with strange, my voice was a little hoarse.
Felt tight.
Yeah. So like my husband said, I sound like myself, and he seems to think, he goes, "Oh no, I see it, you're looking more like yourself every day." So every day I wake up, I rush to the mirror to see what's
You're already
swelling is
smiling
done.
nicely, so
Yeah.
it doesn't. I mean, does it feel tight when you smile?
No, it doesn't feel tight. I mean, I remember when I first, after a few days, I was like puckered my lips, and half the lips were, but everything was like kind of strange feeling. But now my smile is back.
And you're eating well and
Yeah,
able to chew.
yeah, chew. I mean, I can't open my mouth all the way yet. Small bites. But I think you put some in my lips a little bit too, a little bit,
yeah.
so I can notice that also.
Yeah.
That it looks nice. I
The
like
fat
it.
in the lips, yes.
Yes, I like the way that looks.
Excellent.
It's full.
Well, these type of interviews, I appreciate it very much as a surgeon, but patients
sure.
appreciate it more, because
Yes.
just like you did your research, people want to
Exactly.
hear, stories of how things are.
Yeah.
I think many people have similar questions and similar concerns and maybe anxiety and fears of doing stuff, because the number one thing that, at least in my practice, that people ask is that I don't want to look like a Boca person.
Right.
Or I don't want to look like a Beverly Hills person.
Yeah, right. Or
I want to
plastic
look
or
like,
Barbie.
Yeah,
I
I want to look like myself, but
Yeah.
just refreshed and better. I want to
Exactly.
look natural. That's what most people that I see tell me, and I believe that's what you're going to get.
Yes, yeah. That's what I hope is. I think I look like that so far. I'm starting to get there. So
What would you recommend to others who are thinking about doing such surgery?
Well, I would recommend them to do it. I mean, it's not that, you know what, the pain when you come home, it's painful, but it's pain that you forget. You know, you think, oh my gosh, you know, my head, this and that, but after that, it's like, I compare it to childbirth. You know, it was very painful, but you don't remember that pain anymore. It's just something, it's a past memory. So this, I feel like, yeah, I think it was well worth, you know, the pain, the swelling, you know. And I actually have to say another benefit is I lost a lot of weight during this time.
How much did you lose?
I lost 10 pounds already.
Really?
Yeah.
Since surgery?
Yeah. 10 pounds, and like my hips, everything. I mean, I'm wearing clothes that were in the closet that were a little tighter, very baggy, like my hips, everything. My husband said, he's amazed. He goes, wow, you lost weight. Not that that was my goal to lose weight, but I'm very happy that I did. It was like that. I wanted to lose an extra 5 pounds, but the 10 is a plus. Now I have the Christmas-like 5 pounds to gain back if I want to. So it's good.
Excellent.
So
Thank
it's a
you so
bonus.
much for sharing your journey.
You're welcome.